What is going on, warriors of Tamaris? Welcome back to another Call of Dragons video. The brand new infantry is in the building. Today we're going to be checking out Mr. KUMA, as you can see here on the screen. We're going to have a look at some awesome talent trees, Warpets, and just how you can get the best value out of this brand new infantry. If you're new here, subscribe for more content. Like the video, share it with your friends, drop some comments down below. Let's get right into it. Alright, warriors of Tamaris, it's an exciting day for infantry main players in Call of Dragons because they have a brand new toy to play with. We have Mr. KUMA in the building. This guy looks absolutely brilliant. From a quick glance, you can see that he doesn't have any skill damage whatsoever. But do not let that fool you. This guy is going to be a menace in PvP. Let us begin by going over the skills to see what he is capable of doing. Starting off with his rage skill, entitled Joy of Battle. Rage cost is 1000, the attack range is melee. It says drains 20% of the target legion's HP and 10% of the HP of enemy legions near the target for 10 seconds. Then heals this hero's legion, healing factor 120. So let's stop here for a second. This skill goes on for 10 seconds. So if we go to the talent tree, you don't need to focus on this iron will to extend the duration of anything. That 10 seconds is a lot. So iron will is not necessary. Okay, let's get back to the skill. So you drain the target legion's HP by 20%. When we click on this drain, it expands and says the following. Reduces the target's HP while increasing the legion's HP. So you take HP from them. The legion can gain HP bonus of up to 50%. By draining the target legion, and up to 100% by draining other legions near the target. The target legion's HP can be reduced by up to 50% via draining, and other legions' HP can be reduced by up to 30% via draining. So this guy looks absolutely broken. It's kind of like unlimited HP. I don't know how that is going to translate in PvP. We all know that HP makes you last a little bit longer on the field. So this looks promising. This looks interesting. The only problem is you don't really get any damage factor from here. You get like 200 healing factor from this rage skill. I think that is still good. I don't know if you guys are hearing the sign of people teleporting. I think it's from the new update. It is so annoying. I don't know why the devs don't want to remove it. It's very loud and annoying. So let us continue. We go on to skill number 2, known as Man Eater. Oh boy, the Legion heals once every 10 seconds in battle, healing factor 50, and receives extra healing according to its current infantry HP bonus. The base healing factor is 100. So the skill is not too straightforward because of this infantry HP bonus. It says fixed duration HP bonuses gained by infantry units. So I think this fixed duration HP could be the HP that we get from the awakening, and it could be the HP buff that we get from here. I think that is what they mean by that HP, which is in skill number 2. So it doesn't look so bad. So when you enter battle, you're immediately gonna trigger this skill and get this 50 healing and 100 healing factor, which is going to scale up with HP bonus, and then every 10 seconds you're going to be triggering the skill again. Doesn't look too bad. It's pretty good. You get your healing when you enter battle, which is good. Moving on to skill number 3, Army of Exiles. Let's see what it says. Infantry physical defense bonus of 15%. Infantry physical attack bonus of 15%. So far, the hero looks okay, but you could be discouraged that he doesn't do a lot of damage. Now we're going to get to the good part, which is skill number 4. This skill is absolutely broken. Glorious Death. The name itself is gonna make you shake. While in the field, this hero's legion gains 10% attack for every nearby legion that is in battle, up to a maximum of 100% attack. We have never seen anything like this before in the game. When this hero's legion defeats an enemy legion, this hero's legion receives 20% more healing for 10 seconds. This is going to be very interesting in PvP. So how does this work? This is the selling point of this hero. We have always been complaining about infantry not doing a lot of counter attack in the field. Well, guess what? This 100% attack is the solution. So when we go back to the training camps of the infantry, you're gonna see that infantry have a low base physical attack. So the physical attack for infantry is only 254. But Mr. KUMA is giving you 100% boost, which is gonna make you do even more damage. Archers do a lot of counter attack on the field because they have very high physical attack. So Mr. KUMA is almost doubling the infantry counter attack by doubling this physical attack, 100% physical attack boost. This is going to be interesting for the PvP. It just means you're going to be able to do a lot of counter attack to people who are hitting you from far away. And I think that is a very big deal for this hero. From a quick glance, you will be like, the guy doesn't really have any damage factor, but this 100% damage is going to be massive. On top of that, you combine it with this 15% physical attack bonus, so you have 115% attack bonus. It is just nuts. And then you're also draining the enemy HP and doing lots of counter attack in the process. It's a big win. Going on to the Awakening Champion Gladiator. When granting a buff via an innate skill, the Legion gains 20% HP for 3 seconds. Effect can trigger once every 5 seconds. So I think this guy is going to be giving him a lot of buffs with this skill right here. When he gets hit with a normal attack, he gains HP, and I think gaining HP counts as a buff, which I believe should trigger this skill a lot more often and give you the 20% HP, which is a lot. So this is some good stuff, guys. The hero may look like he doesn't do any damage right away, but this 100% physical attack boost is gonna be something else for the PvP. I cannot wait to see how that is going to play out. Up next, we're gonna check out some awesome hero pairings for this brand new infantry hero. The first one that comes to mind is going to be Mr. Lei Quan. Lei Quan is going to do a lot of hero skill damage. His damage also scales with infantry HP bonus, which this guy also have. So they have a good synergy together. This guy is something else. He's got a HP bonus of 25%. And then he have infantry unit skill damage taken reduction of 25%. We haven't seen anything like this in the game before. So let us pause here for a second. You can see here it says skill damage. It does not have the hero in front of it. So this skill damage is a reduction of pet skill damage. It's a reduction of artifact skill damage. It's a reduction of all the other hero skill damage in the game. This is what makes this hero unique. To give you a good comparison, let's have a look at Kinara. We are very familiar with Kinara when we go to skill number 2. As you can see here, Kinara takes 10% less hero skill damage. You guys see over here, Kinara takes 10% less hero skill damage, which means she cannot reduce artifact skill damage. She cannot reduce pet skill damage. I want you guys to see that difference. And when it comes to this guy right here, as you can see here, skill damage, there is no hero in front of it, which means 25% less artifact damage, 25% less hero skill damage, 25% less warped damage. So this is good. Very nice defense. So they combine well together to do some disgusting stuff to your enemies. This guy can also give you damage bonus of up to 20%, and he can give you HP 50%. Wait, okay, 5% HP times 10 stacks, which is 50. So 50% HP, 20% damage dealt. This is ridiculous, guys. You go to the Awakening, 1700 hero skill damage factor to 3 targets, and you get 20% more counter attack damage. This 20% counter attack damage is going to feed off of this 100% attack boost. Man, we might be seeing new champions of infantry on the field. Might even be better than Goresh and Skogul. I don't want to jump the gun, but I think these two guys are up there. They will be there to do some good stuff in PvP. You can also use this hero with other infantry heroes that we already have in the game. The first one that comes to my mind is going to be Skogul. Let's see, Skogul right here. Skogul can do counterattack 2 times in close range. And so you have this guy boosting Skogul attack by 100%, allowing her to do this amount of damage. I mean, a double counterattack, it's going to be ridiculous. When you blink into the crowd with Skogul and KUMA, you should be doing some disgusting stuff to your enemies. And Skogul also has a 10% more counterattack damage boost from here. This is gonna be awesome for the PvP. You got the likes of Husk with the counterattack crit. I think that's gonna work well. In terms of cavalry, I found out that this guy also works with Theodore. This draining counts as a stack for Theodore. So you can put this guy behind Theodore, give your Theodore 100% attack. I think that's going to be super awesome for the PvP as well. I don't know where you're going to put him behind cavalry. He's going to be good. You can use him with this guy as well, Tobin. You can use him with Tobin to do some good stuff against your enemies. Usually when you're recording, you don't see the heroes. So he's going to work well with Tobin. Tobin has this skill where he does more counterattack damage bonus to people behind him. So yeah, I think it could work well with Tobin. So you have lots of options to pair up with this guy. But number 1 on the list is going to be his counterpart, the one who was built for him. And then you have Skogul. And then you can also use Goresh. Oh, yep, almost forgot. So Goresh has a 60% attack. And then KUMA has 100% attack, 115. So you have 175% attack between this guy and a Goresh. I don't know how that's going to play out on the field in terms of counter attack. We'll just have to test and see. So you have a lot of options to use with this guy. Before we check out other topics in the video, allow me to think outside the box. Take everything I say from now on with a grain of salt for this small section. You can use this guy with archers and mages. Yep, some of you already laughing. Yeah, I know. This guy, I think, should do okay with archers and mages. When it comes to mages, you can use this skill, but enemy has to get close. And then when you go to skill number 4, you're gonna get 100% attack for your mages. How is that going to play out in PvP? I think I might test it to see how that's going to work. You also get 20% HP. Who knows? It could work out. We could also try it with archers to see how that is going to perform. You can try this with your Magrat Celestials. Give it 100% attack. Or you can give it to Lilia. See what Lilia is going to do with this 100% attack. Plus the Infernal Flame. It could be something nice to test in the PvP. So I'm going to be checking that out. We're going to keep this pushing. Let's check out what kind of artifacts are excellent for these brand new heroes. The one that come to mind is going to be this one right here, the Serpent's Edge, built specifically for this guy. It says for the next 15 seconds, the Legion gains 30% HP and deals diffuse physical damage to up to 3 enemy legions, 400 damage factor. Targets gain slow, match speed minus 15% for 5 seconds. This is the amount of damage that you do with a level 1 Serpent's Edge. It's just disgusting, guys. Damage for 15 seconds, anyone who comes close. It's impressive. And then the additional effect. When gaining an HP buff via a hero skill, the Legion gains 1% attack and defense for 10 seconds. Maximum 5 stacks. So how is this going to work? You have a skill here that should be giving you those buffs. Because when you hit this guy with a normal attack, he's going to get some HP bonus. And I think that's going to count as a buff to help this guy out. This guy also gets a buff from here. There are so many buffs that you get from these 2 pairs. So the artifact Serpent's Edge is going to be number 1 on your list. This one is going to be disgusting for the PvP. The next one that comes to mind is going to be the good old Spiritborn Torque. This guy, we are very familiar with this guy. He can give you up to 20% more counter-attack damage. Plus, it's got some nice defense, which is pretty good. This artifact here has like a combination of attack and defense. So this pairing is going to have so much attack, which will allow it to do lots of counter attack with all the HP. I think this is going to be brilliant for PvP. They might be able to dethrone Goresh and Skogul. We just have to test on the field and see how that's going to work out. You have other artifacts here as well. There are so many infantry artifacts. You're just gonna use it based on the person that you pair up with this guy. But I think the best one is the Serpent's Edge, and then followed by the Spirit One Torque. Those two are going to be excellent. When it comes to Warpets, there are two Warpets that come to mind. We have this pet here known as the Moss Rock or Rock. This one was built for this brand new hero. So this is what you would use with the hero. It's a very good pet for doing a lot of damage. And with the 100% attack boost, this pet skill is going to go crazy. Another pet that you're going to use is going to be the Venomous Lizard. So we already know how the Venomous Lizard works. You will have to decide between Venomous Lizard and this guy for PvP. You can also go with the Sun Lizard and get some healing, because these new heroes can boost their own healing a lot. So Sun Lizard could be a good pick up to use as well. You also have the Striped Bear. I wouldn't recommend this, but number one on the list for me is probably going to be this Auroch, and then followed by the Venomous Lizard, and then the Sun Lizard. I think those are the ones that you should consider for this pairing. I think they're gonna work good. This one is top of the list, I believe. Finally, we go check out some talent tree. To do this, we need to go to the Roots of War, because I don't have the hero at level 60. Scroll all the way to the bottom, we find KUMA, and this is the talent tree that I have built. For this hero, this is something that I would use. I personally like March Speed, but for you, you can go with the overall defense if you like. Over here, I picked March Speed also, but you can choose the Egoism, hero skill damage taken reduction of 4%. Again, you guys see here, right? This one is classified as hero skill. It does not protect you from pet skill damage or artifact. Only the other hero, Lei Quan, he's got 25% less skill damage taken, which should be nice. And then over here we have Heaven's Blessing. Here we go with Cool Headed. When your Legion casts rage skill, they gain shelter, increasing defense by 4%. I did not pick this because this March has a lot of attack, so I think this defense is gonna be good. Over here we go with All Conquering because it works against all troop types. Here you go with the counter attack because this guy can get up to 100% attack, which should boost your counter attack significantly. Here you go with Flank Protection because we have so many Vulture cavalries running around on the field, so many cavalry main players on the PvP field today, and lots of infantry on the field. This is going to help you out big time. You don't need to take this because the rage skill of this hero goes for 10 seconds. So I don't see the importance of this skill. You should go with the Ready for Battle. Your Legion has 8% chance to launch an extra counter attack when hit with a normal attack, which should work well with this skill here and the 100% attack boost for these heroes. And then you can decide to go in the support direction or in the PvP. I decided to go in the PvP because of this skill right here, which reduces your damage by 3%, and you also get 1% more counter attack for the field, which is good. You also have this skill right here, which is going to give you rage when you fight your enemies. So it looks like a major win going in this direction. Another talent tree that you can try is one that looks like this. So let's go back here. It's similar to the one that I just showed you. We removed the points from the PvP and we distributed them elsewhere. When you make your talent tree for this hero, I think you need to stay in the infantry direction because of flank protection. We got so many cavalry and so many infantry on the field. This skill alone should let you stay in this direction and not go to the support talent tree. Now this one is built to give you a lot of rage when you fight your enemies. You have 5 points here on Encouraging Dance. Being hit with a normal attack has a 10% chance to grant your Legion 50 rage, which is good. Allows you to go to your next rage cycle a little bit faster. And then here you also have another 50 rage gain. So when you're launching normal attack, you're going to gain rage. When you're fighting fights where your legion is going to last for a long time, this one could be very useful. And this one as well. This one will be very useful in those large scale fights. When you're being hit by many people, you're going to trigger this a lot and get, you know, maybe one extra rage skill cycle before your legion gets killed. So I think it's pretty good. We have 2 points left. You can drop them here in rectification. That way you can get 60 healing factor almost every 5 seconds. This hero can boost its healing significantly. So this would be something that I would try as well. What else can we do here to make some changes? If you don't want to show up in this direction, you can take these 5 points and drop it over here. You know, we're going to have so many cavalry army groups in the PvP. So this could be quite handy. And then some of the points from here, you fill this one up. And then the remaining points, you can drop them elsewhere. Now, you can pick this instead of the speed. If you don't like the speed, it's going to be up to you. So this would be the talent tree that I use for these two heroes, for Mr. KUMA and the other guy, Lei Quan. Another talent tree that you can try could be a counter attack talent tree, where you distribute all the points and you stop over here. In the last word, you get 4% counter attack. And then you make your way all the way up to here and you get fearless, 5% counter attack. Combine the two together, you're gonna get 9% counter attack. Yes, you're gonna have enough points to make it to this counter attack. So extra 9% counter attack with the 100% attack boost. I think it should be very good for the PvP. So this is everything about this new hero, guys. They just came out. I think they're going to be amazing for the PvP. I don't want to jump the gun right now and say they are the best of the best. Only testing is going to prove it in the PvP. But I think they looks promising. Do not underestimate this guy because he doesn't have any damage factor. You should be scared of this 100% maximum attack bonus. This is something else. Counter attack is going to be disgusting on this hero. So you gotta look out for that. He's gonna be the hero that you try to avoid. Usually when you see a Mogro and a Danfell, you just attack it without being afraid. But when you see this guy walking towards you as the primary, you're like, okay, time for me to look for the Madeleines and the Danfells. So you better watch your back. I think that's it for the video, guys. The next one is gonna be this guy. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out. This guy could be useful in your cavalry lineup. Just find where to put him. I'm going to do some testing and see where he fits. But for now, he works well with Theodore as well. Thank you guys for watching. If you're new, subscribe for more content. Until then, talk to you guys in the next one. Bye bye for now.